Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all, and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence, knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.
Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Let's talk, you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. This is a pop-up, so we're not scheduled to be here, but we're here. And it is Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers, the grandfathers, the uncles, and the brothers, and the mothers that is fathers. Thank you guys for being there for our children and our babies. You got to be a father, or even mothers can be fathers. You guys get what I'm saying? Even mothers can be father. I was a mother and a father for my kids. I was a mother plus a father. Sometimes I have to get hard on them and try to be there when their dad wasn't there 99% of the time, and I was there. And March, thank you for joining our Diamonds Club. Thank you, March. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me find where everything is. I want to say thank you guys for showing up. Marsha Poole, Shawana Phillips, Sharon Woods, Jan M, Freddie Johnson, and we got Zan rolling in the building, and March Torres. Thank you guys for showing up. Andrea, I see you in the house. I see somebody named Skeet in the house. Cynthia, Joe Jackson is there. Mary is there. Miss New York. And I'm seeing Loving God, Michelle, Miss Philly G, Sugar Mama, Kitten, Phil Smith, Renee, Leslie Harris, Anita B, Mary Gunnutz, Renee Luckett, Flyers is in there, Teresa, some of these names I can't even pronounce. Lori Rogers said, I heard there was some new information on the case. Okay, well, call in, Lori, share. So we had a really funny experience the other day. Hey, Sweet Peas, how you doing? She's in the building. I hope you received my message, SP. I don't know if I did. I don't know if your name is programmed in my phone. I don't know if your name is programmed in my phone. So you're going to have to call me, and then you guys are going to have to wait so I can program it in my phone, because when messages come in there and I don't know who it is, I kind of don't look at the message, because I've got like 40, 50 messages and I'm trying to figure out who it come from. I don't know to call you back or not. This is the number right there. 8087-4D White. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. I want you guys to know we do have a join membership now. And if you join, we're going to work on all the things that you guys are going to get, and we're going to honor them. So, but I appreciate you. And hey, Andrea Maxwell is in the building. So, we just started this. It's probably only been 2 days, and I'm excited about it. My daughter, she's out of town right now, so she'll be on her way back into town. She'll be here tomorrow, and she's going to work it out for me. So we were going to have a mods meeting. I think we might still have that mods meeting. So I want you guys to know that I need to speak to my mods before we open it up to the Diamond Club. I'm pretty sure it's the Diamond Club gets to go into the mods meeting, but we need to have one final meeting that is actually was supposed to be in on the 15th. So after that, all the meetings with the people that's in the Diamond Club will be in the mod meeting, and my daughter's going to have to show me how to do all of that stuff. If I gotta text each one of you and say mod meeting, or give you that link so you can get in the meeting, then that's what we do. But I want to talk to all the mods one time before we open that up, because there's certain things that we need to address, and we need to get, because I didn't know this was going to happen. Like I said, my daughter pretty much manages my account, and I trust her. She says, I want a new name. Can't decide what. What, Kai? Debbie, what you talking about? Anyway, you guys, she said, hello once again. I'm late, just getting home. You're fine, Elizabeth. We just getting started. We just came on here because of a pop-up. I wanted to address some things, but I'm not going to give it my time, really, you guys. I'm just not. You guys know how we do over here. Hashtag over here, we don't care. But I do want you guys to know that my integrity is always on the line. So if we put something out, I 100%, I back it up. So first of all, we had a special guest that came on. Do you guys watch our intro? I know sometimes you've seen it so many times. You've seen it more than 2,000 times, because we got almost 2,000 videos. So you had to see it almost 2,000 times. Now, I know it wasn't there at the beginning, but you at least seen it 1,000 times. Let's put it like that. You've seen the intro 1,000 times. Really pay attention to it, because that's what we stand on. That's almost like our mission. Like, we're going to we're going to get along. We're going to argue. We're going to fight. We're going to cry. We're going to laugh. Okay. I'll check and see if that's true. If you put something in the chat that was very indecent, or in a channel comment section, you probably was blocked. Okay. We've talked about this before. I tell you guys, at the beginning of every live, we say, welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. Relax. We don't tell, hey, Sonya Watts, how you doing? She done entered the building. We don't tell people to come in here and poop on the floor and we're going to walk around it. That we're not going to do. Hey, Axelot. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I see you text and I will check it out. So, the rules is in the intro. So when people thinking, well, she's mad. No, the rules is in the intro. You're not going to come in here doing anything disruptive when we're having a conversation, a discussion, throwing things in the host and throwing guests and throwing whatever the content is underneath the bus because you're not in agreement with it. This is our home. And this is what we stand on. We will not tolerate it and we will not have it. So if you did come in here and you've done that, you are blocked. Because I don't want to have a whole bag of apples and one bad apple that's doing whatever they want. Whatever privileges they got somewhere else, they don't have them here. It's null and void. It doesn't work here. We can come here and we can talk about it rationally. Instead of hollering, I don't want a drama channel. I'm not going to deal with a drama channel, period. I don't need it, don't want it. It's stressful, and I don't need it. Hey, kvvu-Tv and Cheryl C. Welcome. I'm glad you guys made it. People getting their panties in a bunch because we got a join button. Finally, after 3 years. And it's like, oh my God. I was telling somebody the other day, you guys, if this is my car, now, if we're not in agreement, that's fine, you guys. But if this is my car, I pay for this car. I make the payments on it. I drive the car. I just got invited to a birthday party. Imagine that. Okay. And I let you come and get in my car. You don't get to tell me where to go and what gear to put it in. And you don't get to eat, McDonald's in my car because you here and you can say what you want to say. You can do you can in your car that you pay for. You can do all of that in a bag of chips because you have a car. So do that over there. But you're not going to come over here, dump, trash, whatever. You need to do it like this. You can't be doing that. And that's wrong. And that's such and such. No. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I don't go to nobody's channel starting nothing. If I don't agree with you, I don't say a word. I just ease on out and don't come back. That's what I do. If I don't like it, I just ease out and I don't come back. If I don't believe in you, you know what? I don't even write a comment because it's wasting my time. That's your car. That's your car. So, so I'm not going to really talk too much about that because like I said, it don't bother me at all. It just don't. First of all, we did get some information the other day. And if it bothered anybody in here, we always say the exit button is to the right. That's what you do. If you think that I don't want you here if you think that I have to lie or give you something just because I need some content. No, the people that comes over here need content. Our channel and what we put out is their content. Just remember that. And when they're not in agreement with it, they think they can just say whatever they want to say. Well, I'm going to tell you something about that, you guys. I am going to tell you something about it. And I have thought about this for a long time, and I may make some people mad right about now, but I am going to share my opinion. This is my opinion about how some people act. They really, see, Some people say that they're not racist. They say, oh, I'm not racist. I'm not racist by far because I say this and I say that and I done this and I done that. Your actions show me what you are. You know why? Because you really think, trust me, you really think that you can come into somebody else's house, an African American woman that has built this channel from the bathroom up, and tell her off in her own channel. Those privileges does not work over here. So now it's like, oh, I'm just mad. I'm terrible. She said this. She said, I can say what I want to say. So your privileges does not work over here. Okay? I don't know what. I don't know what I just couldn't take it. We'll leave. That's what we do. We leave. You're fine, Savara 666. iPhones, Savannah says, SP, I'm having problems joining monthly. Please help. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have an iPhone, what's happening is I did not know, but if you don't have your settings on desktop view, you cannot join. You don't see the join button. So on iPhones only, Androids, you see it all day. If you're on a computer, you do see the join button. It's right next to the subscribe button. But if you have an iPhone, you have to go to Safari. You have to go into your Safari because that's what your phone has. All iPhones have it. I don't have an iPhone, but we did look it up earlier. So because somebody was having the same problem. So you have to go to Safari. Once you go into Safari, then you have to type in youtube.com, and then it'll go to youtube.com. You'll see in the right corner this circle with an arrow on it. You have to touch that. Once you touch that tab, something to come up on your phone, and it says desktop view. You tap on desktop view. You look for the channel that you want to join, which is SP News Nuggets or whatever channel you want to join. If you want to join Andrea Risen's channel, T Baby's channel, Tina P channel, Sonia Watts channel, Brown Sugar's channel, this is what you do. You type in what channel you want to join, and you will see the join button over to your right. We did that earlier because some people was like, I don't see it. I was like, I don't know what your problem is. But if you can't do those instructions, which I just told you what the instructions are, get on a computer, desktop, and then do it that way. Anyway, we don't solicitate. I mean, I have to explain and I have to share. People's like getting all mad, like, don't explain to them. Don't tell them. Oh, she sounds like a preacher. She sounds like a preacher. No, I'm a preacher's wife. See, you don't know me because you would have known that. And I don't see nothing wrong with somebody's that's doing what they were called to do. If you see something wrong with not all people are the same, you're putting them all in the same category. I'm sorry. I got problems with preachers. Yes, I do. I got problems with doctors. Yes, I do. I got problems with lawyers. Yes, I do. I got problems with people at the grocery stores. Yes, I do. I got problems with people cutting my yard and breaking my door with rocks and stuff. Yes, I do. I got problems with everybody. Everybody does something. So I don't put everybody in one category and say, oh, and if being married to a minister is wrong, then I'm totally wrong because I wasn't trying to do that. I thought I was just marrying a man that loved the Lord. He didn't tell me he was a minister until I was already in love. Anyway, you fall in love and you fall out. But I mean, it's worth it. I think it is. Christina said, SP, I had to do it on the Big Mac, then subscribe, but now I don't show up as joined on either my iPad or the iPhone. Girl, I don't know what y'all doing. But did you go under there in the same name? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? She says, nah, be you, mama. Y'all keep ministering to the weakness. Yeah, we do. She said, I'm on it. Okay. So, and it's kind of hot in here, and I'm sorry. But it's kind of hot, but I'd rather be married to somebody that only thing different, to be honest with you, and I'm just gonna tell you guys this, that and this is just my belief. You guys can have a belief too. And if you want to call in, call in. Somebody's calling in. See, I told you. Hey, this is SP.
SP.
What's going on?
Well, I didn't realize that you were going back to that subject of marrying the preacher. I should have waited a minute to call before you finished. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. What's going on?
Okay, this is something I just feel to talk to you about. Positive thing.
Okay.
But I want to say it where other people can hear. I think I've been thinking about the membership. I have gone so many years of poverty, it's hard to think to add an extra monthly bill. But really, I'm in a position right now I could. But it took me a minute to readjust my thinking. And then I thought, well, which one? The small, medium, or large membership? Just that. Okay, then I'm thinking, do I want to? Why? What is Warriors for Children? Okay, now I have a background of a connection, side connection of a child that was tormented, and it's just a big case. And to my heart is so into it. I've had a handicapped child that died. I've had children I've had to take care of because their parents couldn't. I'm so connected. You have done a wonderful opening of your YouTube channel for children. So I'm drawn to you like a magnet, and your love of God. I love it that your husband is a preacher, and you said that he's kind of got you like your back because he's a man of God. Okay, now kind of flipping here. To be a good YouTuber, to be a good warrior for children, you're going to have people to back you up and support you. How can I be a warrior for children if I'm not trying to help support you? And yet I want to call in here. I want to have connection when I'm so upset about a case. I want you there, SP. I don't want you to end up working so dang hard that you have to quit. You're working 2 jobs.
I'm not working 2 jobs right now, but yeah, I'm gonna go back to it because I believe that this gotta work. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm thinking if you don't overwork yourself, you'll have more time for us.
Right.
If you don't overwork yourself, SP, you can go on a trip. I like that trip. You got people down there, so it worked out. I don't expect you to go everywhere every time, but if it's convenient, I like that you did that. Okay, you need to always have a good telephone for this job. You should have a second good telephone. That way, when you're taping and stuff, you have the other phone that you can do stuff. You have to have a good laptop or computer
Right.
for your research.
Right.
You may have, if you want to improve this, like you say, you need maybe somebody helping you with computery things.
Right.
And you might have to give them a gift or something to say a little extra thank you. You know, that's going to come out
Right.
of pocket. There's so many things that
Right.
you need and I want for you to have so that you can do better.
Right. Right. You know, that's why when I came back from the trip, my daughter asked me, she said, Mama, you know, we were talking about it, because I told her, I said, well, I can't drive my car down there because I need my car for work, and I got to make sure I get there, and you know, it's an older car, and I don't want to put all that miles on it, and then the heat, and then driving around and be stuck somewhere or something. It's always good to go out of town in a rental car or fly down there, whatever. And I said it's cheaper to just drive down there. So we have to rent the car. But then when we get down there, we need a room to stay in. Okay, well, we've got it now that we can have nice, decent rooms, but we got them on a low discount. So that's fine. That's great that they're now acknowledging.
That was a blessing.
Yeah. I mean, we don't just get it one place. We've got it where it's like a 5-star place, but they have them all over the United States. So wherever we go, we can get that discount. So we've got good things, but
you know, occasionally, I don't know how people do it, but somebody that collects airline mileage, whatever you call that, could maybe even share that with you so you could ride an airplane for free somewhere, say to California, where the boys' story is. If something broke, you know?
Actually, it's funny that you said that, because we do have a member that offered me some of their mileage if I have to go.
But you
see what I'm saying?
You're working like 2 jobs and you're so busy.
But
so if I don't try to help you, how you gonna do it? But my only one. I'm only working
one job right now.
I know it, but you might get another one.
Yeah.
So yes, as many of us can, like you said, $2.99 a month really wasn't very much for a year.
Yeah. Well,
honestly,
it's $2.99.
It's not much for a year either, because we're talking about for the children.
Right. Exactly.
We're not talking about just for you to buy a new couch or something.
Right.
We're talking important things to make our Warriors for Children family to help.
Right.
Not just to sit and talk and run our mouth and be nosy, but to do some work, like your research and stuff. You know, you're busy. My Lance, are you busy?
There's certain things that, you know, even to make a video, I have to buy this app. I got to buy that app. And I've got to buy, I have to subscribe to 3-4 different things to even make videos. Even when I'm live right now, that costs me $24 a month.
Yeah.
$24 a month. I've been doing it for years now.
And you have to make sure that you keep Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I got it.
You can't just let it go for the month, because you won't say you got to pay it. Because of us and the children, because we're all together, but you're taking the burden.
Yeah.
So, no, it's not a burden, like burden.
Yeah.
I don't mean that. I mean the financial, our little bits. We can still give our little bits. What is it in church? You give the 10%.
That's your tithes.
Tithing. Then you're supposed to give offering. That is separate.
Hey, Sheila D, thank you for becoming a member. Tina T, thank you for coming a member. There's people in there becoming members. Oh, they learning how to do it. But go ahead.
I'm thinking up new ideas now because of you doing this. I can't follow through and help you completely, and that made me feel guilty.
Oh no,
See, I can't do this. SP, I can't make a YouTube channel. I
Right.
don't even want to make a YouTube channel. And so we need you.
Right.
We
And
need you as people.
And make this go viral. Said it's plain and clear. She said, if it don't fit in your budget, then don't become the member.
But you can still watch and support.
Yep.
You can hit like.
Here's
and that keeps the rhythm going. You can share. You can become just a regular member where you just simply, or what do you call that? Where you hit the button and then you're...
The super chat?
No. Well, maybe it is called member. Well, not the join. That's the new thing. The old thing, I was already kind of a member, so...
Yeah, only thing we had was we
Oh, that's right.
What?
I'm wrong.
What, super chat?
Just hit like and
hit the like button, the thumbs up.
Like that. See, you didn't even have that membership thing. Now that I'm thinking about it,
Yeah,
we needed this. We needed this for growth.
Yeah, we did. We do need this for growth, and it makes things easier. That if like, okay, it's easier for me because I know my surroundings in Dallas or anything in Texas. I know my surroundings in Texas. I know Oklahoma. I know Kansas City. I know Nebraska. I know Denver. I know these states. But we need to broaden this stuff so when I do have time, I literally did not know that I was going to be off for 2 days. I didn't know that. I showed up to work and they said, hey, we're going out of town. Did they tell you? And I said, no. I said, when? And they said Monday and Tuesday. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, thank you. Because now I can call people back and say, if I do show up, everything's going to be okay. And they said everything's going to be okay. So, I go.
I have an idea, and giving you an idea and like expecting you to do it or hoping you can do it means I'm causing you more work. I'm causing you more everything.
Well, what's your idea?
I want for us not to 100% concentrate on one missing child or two brothers always, but my idea is a little film clip. If somebody could put it together every show or once a week or once a month and has that idea of like a Friday's child, but it's a missing child. Show a few, but you're not really going to go over it, but you're just showing it. Like they do on the news, they hurry and show some missing kids, or they'll show a cat that's wanted, or they'll show whatever at the end of the program, maybe the beginning. Let's not leave out, just because we're not interested in digging like we do, don't mean that we shouldn't show some missing children. But that means that you would have to find them. You're going to have to, I don't know how you put together a little clip of stuff like that. It's something you need to push a button and then you go off the screen and we can see the children, when it plays, maybe music. But I'm causing you to do that work if you do that.
Right. That means, and I was making a really like a 30-second, we call them commercials, but they're just clips. A 30-second clip may take me maybe an hour or two to put together.
Yes.
So you just can imagine all the footwork has to be done. You have to do the research. You got to find the kids. And then you don't know what happened, who, and you got to keep it updated because you're sitting there talking about this child is missing and this and that.
Nope, not on that.
Okay.
You've got to commit yourself. You're only showing.
Well.
And that might bring in their family. And if some family begs you to look deeper, then, okay.
Okay.
But
thank you, Sugar Bear.
Sweat it. Don't sweat it. You just show it and maybe even let somebody else do it, and you don't even touch it. So don't even look at it.
Well, that's a good idea. Well, we'll take
Yeah.
it to the mod meeting and we'll discuss it. I'm not against it or anything.
I wanted to do this SP on air so that if there's somebody that's touching their heart right now that's going to be a mod or just became a mod or something, and they have that talent and time, I wish they would please get in touch with you and offer you their assistance for free. Hopefully, too, there would be a member, and come in and help. And occasionally, maybe it's just once a month. I'm repeating myself now, so I'll let you go.
All righty.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So, yeah, you guys, we could have done this 3 years ago. We had the option. And those of you that's been here for a while know we discussed it, we talked about it, and I said I'm not comfortable because I don't know what I'm doing, but I've got to learn other stuff so we can get up and running, because I want to learn how to edit and get things and grow as far as my understanding. This is SP.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's Let's Talk News.
Hey, Let's Talk News. How are you?
I'm sorry I missed your line. I'm over here shopping with Instacart, and I really want to get on there. And I'm trying to become a member, but I guess I have to wait till I get my laptop because I can't find it on my phone at all.
Oh, we figured it out on the iPhone?
Yes.
Okay, so a family member called me today, and we were walking through it. So you have to go to Safari, right?
Okay. Yes.
So once you go to Safari, then you have to put in youtube.com.
Okay.
And then once you go to youtube.com, right in your right corner, there will be a circle with an arrow to the right, up on the top. You have to push that. It's right on the top bar.
Okay.
You push that, and then on the bottom of your phone, it will pop up desktop view. You push desktop view, and now your phone done turned into a computer.
Oh, okay.
And then you put in.
I forgot how to do that.
Yeah. Then you put in the channel that you're going to. You're going to SP News Nuggets, or you're going to Anita B or KCK, Mary H. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Mary H. But whatever channel you're going, you will see the join button there. That's how people with iPhones get it. And I mean, I know that's a lot, but
no, it's not a lot. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it while I'm shopping. But hey, everybody, come on, let's press that like button. Come on, gotta help SP. She's doing her thing up here, y'all. Come on. I just wanted to say. All right, babe. I'll talk to you later. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye, sweetie.
Bye-bye. So let me get back on the topic, you guys. So yes, we got back Lost Power. She said, got back. Hey, Naomi, how you doing, baby? And so, yeah. So a lot of people done got a little bit upset. But over here, remember, hashtag we don't care. I want you guys to really understand, I stand on what we said in the intro every time when we come on here. I'm not going to tolerate. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to be in my house saying, I need you to do this, do this. I'm not going to do that. You do it over there. You got a whole channel over there. Go do it over there. That's why I don't partner up with other channel holders. I just won't do it. I mean, 1 minute, yeah, I gave you $20. I wish I could give it back. Because you think now that you can come over here and tell me what to do. No, you cannot. That's pathetic. Okay. Now, first, we do still listen, though. We still listen. When things don't sound right, we invited the young lady to come on our channel, or I did. I invited her because she uncovered something, and it's very, very important. I want you guys to know how important it is. When people's feathers get ruffled, you stand back and you go, why are you so angry? Because I didn't say it. I didn't make this up. It's just This young lady found some information and I said, oh my, because guess what? It's very, very important. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about it. How important is it? It has to be very important, because if you really was for the truth, why are you getting mad at me? Because I didn't find it, for one, because I allow it to come on the channel. You're angry with me. Why are you not angry with the person that said it? It's fake news. It's on Facebook. No, it's not. Okay, it's on TikTok. It's on Snapshot. It's on. No, it's not. Well, tell me where it is. No, I don't have to tell you nothing. Tell me where it is. I found it over here. Oh, did you find the original? You come in here all fired up and don't even know what you're talking about. I'm denouncing what you're saying as you're saying it. That's stupid. It's on Facebook. Oh, that's on Facebook. No, it's not. Oh, it's well, where is it? Tell me, because I need to tell you it's not true. Let me tell you what you do. Instead of coming to the person with the message, go to the person that said it. Because a reporter reported exactly what was said at that particular time, whether they change it down the road and now everybody's saying an edged weapon. Albert Martinez, and I'll say this, quote, said a rimmed gun. Oh, he's not even a person. Oh, he's not a real person. Okay. He's not a real person, okay? Did you look it up before you denounced that he's a person? Did you even look it up? Or did you just, whatever? So who is this? Who is this? Who is this person? I'll tell you who he is. Let me read you who he is. First of all, I know you remember him coming on TV and explaining what happened in that situation. I know you know him because I remember seeing him on TV. And he was down there at Ground Zero where Cash was found. And he was telling us the information. So he spoke to the reporters. Yes, he did. If anybody remembers seeing him, hold on, right here. Anybody remember seeing him on the news, giving us information on this case, put a 1 in the chat. Because then I'll tell you who he is. Put a 1 in the chat. Because I know somebody other than me seen him. I know. I'm not the only one. I know remember seeing him reporting on this case and telling the people. Matter of fact, we can still find the video. It's still out there. So he is a real person. The video's still out there. I just ain't even uploaded because I just ain't got time for it. Okay. Yes, they did move and start saying edge weapon, but at the beginning, why would a reporter, that's like telling me that the reporter just pulled out of sky a word and described the weapon as something. Why did not the reporter pull out the sky that it was a tire iron? Why did the reporter not say it was a broomstick or it was the back end of a I don't know, of a wire? Because they definitely do say. You guys understand what I'm saying? It's too explicit. It is specific. The word is not Pacific with a P, it's with an S. They were specific at the beginning, and they did say rimmed gun. When you have problems with what was said, and the reporter said that the spokesman for the police department said, you go to the person that they said it, or you go to the reporter and say, is this true? And why are you not saying it now? Because it was said because you cannot report and put in parentheses what somebody said if they did not say it, because that is a big lawsuit. You can damage the whole case. It was said. Probably a little bit premature, but it was said. Go ask Albert Martinez. Don't come over here. No, you know why you can't? Because you're a little pea in a pot, and he's not going to answer your phone call. He don't have to answer to you, just like I don't. Now, I guarantee you, he's not going to sit there and tell you he didn't say it. I guarantee you that. He's going to say it was a mistake and they corrected it, or such and such, or I meant such and such, or whatever. But he's not going to answer you because it was said and it was reported. That's what reporters do. They write down, and when they put in parentheses, that means they quote what was said. They didn't guess. They didn't assume. How would you guess a rim gun from an edge weapon? You guys tell me. Tell me that. And when we started looking up the information, and the young lady came down the street and said the covers flew off of cash, and she seen bite marks. What she thought, because she is a lay person, she doesn't know. It looked like bite marks. But it's from a rammed gun. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to put it together. I'm just saying it does make sense. When we invite somebody to come on the panel, they are a guest, and we protect them no matter what. We don't have to be in agreement with them, and you don't have to, but they were bringing up what they seen, and it makes sense to me. They never said a knife or a sharp edge or whatever. Now they say sharp edge because now they know that probably a knife or something sharp went in the equation also, but they're saying basically an edged weapon. An edged weapon. I wonder where, because a lot of people don't use the language. SP, look at my text and picture from today, not my text from yesterday. Okay, I'm going to go out to see. Well, evidently, I don't have your text because I'm going up and I don't see it. Oh, I see it now. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So what you were saying was the same thing I was saying. We showed a picture because we're not really understanding. That's why we were all talking. So, we can all understand what probably happened. So I'm going to show the picture again. It says the gun show was a revolver, and unless he was beat with the butt of the gun, meaning the bottom of the handle, the bite-looking marks could have been from the chamber where the bullets go in. However, the chamber will close. It doesn't stay open. I don't know. We don't know. We would have to talk to an expert and find out what they mean by rimmed gun. We really don't know. But it is very interesting. You guys got any time to call Albert Martinez and ask him, why did you say that? And why now it's just a edged weapon? Because when they say edged weapon, Scarlett said a Remington. Scarlett said, let me see. This chat runs up so fast. Where's your name go? SP, I sent you a diagram. Yep. I don't know yet. I was trying to see what Scarlett said something. It's a rimmed cartridge. See, I don't know. But the young lady, she was 18 years old, so she's a young lady. She's in her teens. She says she's seen bite marks. So when people explain what they seen, it's more real than down the road. But you're going to take what the examiner has told us how the child passes. But we've got more information. And only thing we were doing, we came into the conversation room with our guests, and she shared with us what she has found. And and I'm still 100% saying it's very important information. I believe it is. Exactly. And Annie, I think an edge weapon too, it's like something's on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's to gouge people or something on the end of it or something. I don't know. So we wanted to know. That's what comes to my mind too, Annie. That's what Cheryl says. That's what comes to my mind. There's no such thing as a rim cartridge, maybe. Okay. But that's what they said, a rimmed gun. I don't know. The cartridge of a handgun can be rimmed. Could the bite marks have been stab wounds? Nah. I don't think the bite marks be stab. Nah, I don't believe the bite marks be stab wounds. You know? Exactly. No one would want to go right to as a first thought. Exactly. Not dog bites. It's definitely not dog bites. But I tell you guys what. The reason why I even allow it to be shared. This is SP.
SP.
Yes.
Google the word rimmed gun and then look under image.
Okay, let me do it. Google the word rimmed gun. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And then why she hang up? This is what it's showing. What's the difference between rimmed and semi-rimmed and rimless? They're talking about that's the rim. That's on the bullet itself, you guys. Rimmed, here it is. Here it is right here. Rimmed mean this and rimless. Look, that's the difference from rimmed and rimless. Okay, did I do something wrong?
Okay, wrong SP.
No.
It's the chamber of the gun where the holes are rimmed for the bullets.
A belt chamber.
Image pictures.
That's the bullets. So
Yes.
what I need to say.
Gun, okay, it's the holes of the actual gun that are imprinted to the gun to identify what kind of gun it is that puts the bullets in.
In the chamber, right?
Yes, it's the actual chamber. It's the imprint.
But they got to have rimmed bullets too.
If you put rimmed gun and then hit it, you'll see a bunch of pictures, but you'll see bullets, but you'll also see the gun chamber.
Well, we got the picture.
Gun chamber. And if you read the definition, it'll tell you it's the imprint of the gun chamber.
Okay, rim, firearm history. In the metric system of naming cartridges, a capital R added to the end of the cartridge. Hold on. Here we go. But that's the picture that we were showing them.
That's the bullets for the chamber. But
In the next few posts, we will study different types of cartridge by a specific part of the cartridge. The rim, we will discuss 5 different types of cartridges, rim types. Rimmed, semi-rimmed, rimless, belted, and rebated rims. We also will study such. Doing okay. In a particular type of, with that said, let us look at various rim type. The first one we'll study today is the rim cartridge. So that's the rim cartridge. The image below shows a rim cartridge. That's the cartridge right there. They didn't say the rim cartridge. That's the bullet itself. They said a rim gun. So now they're showing.
Yeah, it's where the bullets would go into the gun.
Exactly. That's what we were showing them yesterday.
Yeah, that's the bullets. But we're talking about the actual gun that you put the bullets in. You open the chamber and there's holes in it. Yeah, right there. Right there. Perfect.
Hey, check this out. Check this out.
That's what he was speaking
Okay,
of,
but check this out, gal. This is what we showed him yesterday.
Okay, well then what's their problem?
I don't know. I don't know what their problem. Matter of fact, I still got it downloaded. Matter of fact, I don't have to show my phone because I still got it right here.
Yes, it was the
here it is right here.
I believe it was the Dallas Morning. Okay.
We showed him that.
Well, I'll let you go.
No. Now, what was you just saying? Because they didn't hear you. So
it was the Dallas Morning News that did that article out. It was a reporter from the news that was on the scene when the child was found and talked to the police.
Exactly. And and that was first put out. Now I know that they have changed and says edge weapon now.
They don't believe it, they can call the Dallas Morning News and ask the reporter.
Exactly. Ask the reporter or go call Albert Martinez.
Don't ever say something's a lie without verifying all the facts.
Exactly. You wasn't here yesterday and they came in or whatever, but they was like, oh, that's fake. That was on Facebook. And I was like, no, it's not.
No, it was not on the internet. It was in the Dallas newspaper. It was on a Dallas newspaper, on the cover of the Dallas News, morning newspaper. And it was a reporter that said that the police issued that statement at the scene.
Exactly. And I remember this guy, Albert, being at the scene. Because I remember I was like, okay, because I had got his name and I was like, okay, when I go down there, maybe, usually they don't talk to you, but at least I know his name and then they'll give you somebody else to talk to or whatever. So I remembered his name and I was like, I remember that name. Okay. But you're right. That's what I was
saying. That I just wanted to clarify that that's what it is. It's the chamber of the gun.
Right.
And it was said. So
okay, so
was said right there at the scene. Something, it just,
So
they can't go back and change what they've already put out.
Exactly. They can't go back and change it. Now, here's the thing. Now, stay on the phone with me because, see, I like I like to talk to people.
Not that bad. It's on a 26% chance.
Okay, it ain't gonna take that long. So that chamber that holds those rimmed bullets, or whatever they want to call them, rimmed what they call it, casings or whatever.
It's a rimmed gun, and it holds rimmed bullets. And the thing with the rimmed bullet, a lot of people don't realize this. Rimmed bullets are supposed to be illegal because when they impact the person, it's a bullet that'll rip you to shreds. And they took them off the street as illegal because when a person would get shot with that particular kind of gun, the bullet itself would rip the person, like it would rip their whole body to shreds. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a blade. When it hits, I guess it just tears right through you. And they said it was inhumane or something. I don't know. I mean, I can't remember why they outlawed it, but it was supposed to be, the bullets itself was supposed to be illegal or something. I don't know.
Okay, so remember, there was a young lady, she was 18 years of age, and she was walking down the street, and she says, I mean, this was what the reporter put down. She says that she was walking down there to the site, and the wind had blown and blew the cover off of the child, right? And she said she seen the face, and the face had...
She thought it was a little girl at first and didn't know it was a boy.
Right. She thought it was a girl because she called her. She was like, she said she had bite marks.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay.
The rimmed gun can actually mimic like a bite mark, I guess, because of the gapping holes in the chamber.
Exactly. And especially if you got the bullets in there, and along the bullet where it has that little face thing on the back end, if somebody was hit with that or something, or hit in the face with that or something,
I mean, it would definitely...
It would look like bite marks, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because it would mimic a bite mark because of the way of the impact of hitting them with it. It would leave prints on the person's body.
And I'm just saying, and then people, I don't know, but people thinking, oh, I don't know.
I'm going to say this. SB will tell you the truth. You don't believe what she says, then that's your problem. But at least, if you can't believe her, investigate the facts before you ever call anybody a liar. Go to the source. Investigate your issue. If you think somebody's lying, investigate it.
Exactly.
Don't come out and call them a liar until you check the facts.
Exactly.
I read the article, SB, and they said rimmed gun, and it's the actual chamber of the gun that he was beat with in the face.
Okay.
So, investigate your facts, people. Thank you. Have a good day, SB. I'm going to get off here.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. So shapes like a mini axe. I'm looking at comments in the comment section. I thought that too. So yes, I do stand my ground. Thank you. She says, stand your ground, SB. They love to come on your channel and cause confusion as if you're clueless and putting anything out there. We know better. You always bring facts. Yeah, I wanted to say it because I said I had to look at it and I was like, okay, this was said. And I know that now they're saying edge weapon, and there's some of them say sharp weapon now, because now they're thinking that, oh, they're just talking about what happened to the chest area. But there was more to it than just the chest area. There was something else. So, So Ski says, so was this person Cameron who identified Cash? No, the mom, the girlfriend identified Cash. The girlfriend identified Cash. I remember reading that. Oh, and you guys can find Albert Martinez. That's what I was going to do. I was going to read you who he is, because some people say he's not a real person. He's not even a real person. Albert Martinez Jr. is the Director of Security and Safety of the Catholic Diocese of Dallas, Deputy Sheriff, Dallas Police Department. In January 2020, Deputy Sheriff Albert Martinez was recruited to become the first Director of Security and Safety of the Catholic Diocese of Dallas after a 26-year career in the Dallas Police Department. Martinez left the city and helped the diocese develop a reporting management system and related policies to track problems, solve and analyze incidents that occur within all of the diocesan locations. He also revamped safe environment training programs in the diocese, utilizing outside expert resources to form an educational and awareness baseline. In his policing career, Deputy Chief Martinez served for more than 7 years in executing ranks within the Dallas Police Department. He was the deputy chief for 3 different patrol stations: Southwest Patrol Division, South Central Patrol Division, and most recently, the South Patrol Bureau. Go look it up right here. There he is. There's his name. There he is. And I remember seeing him on TV, you guys. I remember that. So, yeah. Now, if it's not true, it doesn't mean I lied to you. If it's not true, go tell him why did he say it and why they reported on it.
SP.
Yes.
You knew.
Huh? You knew.
You knew.
I told you I had looked him up to see and trying to get in touch, but I'm not going to go in because somebody second guess what I say or what's on this channel to prove them wrong. I'm not going to prove them wrong. I'm going to keep moving. That's wasted energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
If they want to prove me wrong, they need to go call him and go call the news report. I know what I see. And it makes logical sense that if someone did say that and the lady did see the child in that condition, okay, there was more to it than just 1, 2, 3, 4. There was more to it than that. That when they say violently, that child died violently, it was personal.
Yeah, definitely personal. Definitely.
It was personal.
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't walk down the street and go, oh, I'm going to go kidnap. They had a plan.
Yes, ma'am.
You went with a rimmed GUN.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a knife. That's probably what was in the backpack. I don't know.
Yeah. And it's just like Cameron with his left step-by-step thing. That's exactly the plan, step-by-step.
Oh, he ran it step by step. Yeah.
Yep, step-by-step through that tour and could barely get through that door. But he wants us to believe that he walked out the door with a baby. I mean, Darian walked through the door with a baby in his hands through a door you could barely go through. No. Cameron, you knew. You knew.
So, I think that the information is very important because it just gives us more insight of what happened.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not really about, and I could see it one way and other people could see it another way.
Right.
And that's fine. But
Right.
don't come and bash what I see and say, no, you're wrong. No.
Or that you're telling stories and your news is fake and you're this, you're that. Yeah, no.
I don't worry about all of that.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. Come on.
Anyway.
Don't do it like that. That's wrong. But that's okay, because guess what? We're not gonna stoop to that level. We're good.
So XXX says, I believe there is a miscommunication. Both of you are correct. Early in the investigation, there was an FB page that appeared to be officially that quoted A. Martinez. I understand that. I know it was. And I know that was fake, but it wasn't talking about this. So it ain't no both of you are correct. I get that. But here's the thing. If you don't know what a person's talking about, then you don't come out and say, oh no, find out first before you start going, I can't take it. Don't take it. Go. Bye. Yeah. Are you driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Girl.
I'm on I drive with one hand, but I'm about to get off.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say you knew and they knew and everybody gonna have to knew.
Well, all righty.
All right, sweetie. And I did my membership. I got through it. It wasn't that hard at all. My daughter-in-law did it for me while I was driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All righty.
All right. So you got you another diamond member, because I wanted to make sure that I was way up there with you to, let you know that I got you, girl. I got you.
Thank you.
All right, sweetie.
All righty.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. So you guys, I want you guys to understand, when we're giving you the nuggets, these little nuggets, they're there so that you can get an understanding of what happened. Okay? That's why it was very important. I felt it was very important that we put that, that everybody knew it was said, who said it, and now let's look at the situation and does it fit? Why it could have been said. I'm to a point now, I don't even care if it wasn't said. I understand why it was, though, now. Exactly. Okay. I knew something had to been wrong when people was coming in here. Hey, and I was like, I was waiting. My mama always tell me wait for that other shoe to drop, but I try to be open mind. I really do try to be open minded, so that I asked, and then when they just started blurting out stuff and saying stuff, saying, "Oh, that was on Facebook," and I was like, "No, it's not." Oh, it's not. Then where? Tell me. You need to tell me. No, I don't need to tell you. That's where you're wrong at. I do not have to explain or give my resources to anybody. Everybody in here has a computer or has a phone or can go get the newspaper or watch the TV. Everybody. Go look it up for yourself. Don't wait till somebody tell you something and then you're complaining about it. Go look for yourself. And I'm going to say one other thing. And she'll tell you. Exactly, Christina. I think sometimes, and see, I don't say people's names and things like that because it's meaningless to me. I didn't even know the person existed. And yeah, I look back and they did give us a super chat. I wish I could give it back to you. because I don't want you to ever think that you can come in my home and disrupt it and think you can come back. You can't. And I got no energy for that. But I wanted you guys to know that it was said, and I wanted you guys to know that what it was, and that the person was a real live person. Now, if you want to know more about it, if it's so important to you, call up there and ask him, did he say it? Why did he say it? Why was it reported that he said it? Because I didn't say it. And when we have guests that comes in here, and I've already looked into what they're telling me with the receipt, I don't care if it was on the back of a milk carton. It was said. Okay? And I appreciate everybody that went over there and supported Let's Talk News. And I mean, it made her feel bad and everything. And I told her, don't feel bad for me. I ain't worried about it. Because when they put it in parentheses, they the ones that going to get in trouble, not me. You know what I'm saying? They going to get in trouble. Exactly. They going to be the ones get in trouble. I didn't say it. I didn't report on it. No, you're going to get in trouble because I'm going to show where you said it at. And you know what? If you shouldn't have said it, you shouldn't have said it. But I wonder why it got some people into a lot of anger. It's like, oh, you said that you Team Cash. You want to know what happened? Or do you really just want clicks and views and to argue with somebody that is probably 5 times bigger than you are? So that's when you come in here and go, yeah. It's one or the other. Maybe you don't know the number count, but I do. And you probably maybe 1 year into this. Maybe 1 year. Hanging on somebody else's coattail that's pretty founded. I'm not. We're not hanging. We hang here by ourselves. We are warriors. So we stand our ground. Now, when we become wrong, you guys, if we wrong, we be wrong altogether. Then we just have to have cake on our face. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe. I believe what I believe. And that's the way that works. You know, I believe what I believe. How you doing? I wasn't looking at none of the chat, you guys, because I've got a lot of people texting me at the time. And I'm like, why y'all texting me when we come up? I can sit at home all day long. You guys don't text me. Now, I did have a strange phone call come in last night. And I won't get into it. She said, cake is better than eggs. Exactly. SP, read the Daily Mail UK. She and Cameron gave different stories about how they knew DB. Oh, I know they did. I know they did. She said people just want, yeah, there are people, other lives. You know, I do take, this channel very seriously, and it doesn't get any more real than this. We love you. Oh, I love you too, Shay Bay. How you doing? People keep, yeah. We done made a lot of enemies, you guys, and I'm not trying to make enemies. You know what? I don't even deal with them. I just don't. If somebody does something good, and they may not even look at it as a good thing. When I say good, I don't have no problems with you. But this is why I don't go to other channels and, it always be a problem or something. And I just really try to stay away from it. Dang, I don't know. They gave different stories about how they knew DB. SP, God gave this job. Don't let no one get to you. I'm not. So you guys, So we do, she said, SP, we could wear cake. Well, can't we? Girl, and you know it. We be having cake on our face going, that tastes good. Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. But I do know one thing. I don't waste my time, I just really wanted to come on, and we had to do, I don't call it damage control because there's no damage you can do over here. Really, you cannot do damage over here. I don't think they know that already. And yeah, I'm not bragging, but I think that our family is well put together. We had time together. We know each other. We done cried together. We done sung together. We done went out there battling together. I mean, we done battled Facebook. We done battled other channels. We done battled the community. We done went out there with our sticks and stuff. We done battled. I mean, and so we're very well knitted together. So we know each other. You guys know me. And so anybody else that comes in, and I mean, these are just newcomers, and we welcome you to come in, but get to know us so that you will know that, we stand our ground, that there's a reason why we're very passionate about what happened. Because I have told everybody from day one on this case, I'm still on the fence. I don't know what happened. I just don't know. You guys want me to know? I don't. I mean, it's just too much. I don't know how you guys figure it, but some days I'm like, wow, yeah, man, that's Darian. And then some days I'm like, wow, man, that's Cameron. That's Cameron. All day long. But I can't tell you the things that don't make sense to me. That do not make sense to me. Why would he have a baby girl backpack on his back? They got no girls in their family. They're all boys. So where did you get this baby girl backpack? That's for a little baby, little 2, 3, 4-year-old. You got it, Naomi? Too much reasonable doubt either way. Exactly. And he says, I'm on the fence too. See what I'm saying? But the more information I get, I know one thing. She said, we all together, every one of us, we cry, laugh, and stand our truth. Exactly. To get to the truth, you weigh. To get to the truth, you weigh and either keep something or discard it. Some things may be totally false or partially true or the full truth. It is up for discussion. All of it. Yeah. Apoterica? Is that your name? Apoterica? Hey, Sugar Mama.
Good afternoon, Miss Ashley. Happy Father's Day to you and to all the mothers in the chat, mothers and fathers, and to all the mothers. Miss Ashley, you know one thing? You're doing a damn good job. I mean, good as in delicious, delightful, everything.
Right.
And there's something called respect. And we in the chat have grown individuals. We didn't ask anybody to come in, okay?
Okay.
We choose to come in.
Right.
And the lady that came in there yesterday, I can't even forget her name, not too much I have on my mind. And that's something called respect. And I was looking at some of these comments where they were just bashing her. I didn't see them. Well, hell, you didn't see it. Go and look for it.
Right.
One of them said, well, oh, she just making it up to get subscribers. And you one question the police. Will they go on this morning America and question will Tim? No.
Mm-hmm.
These women just stop. They got everything. It's all they represent black and white.
Right. Exactly.
When you have a guest on your show, these people need to respect the guest.
Right. Right.
They say to them, if you say you have an guest,
Well, the thing about it is, over here, we don't care what they think over there. Whether they check it or not, or disagree with it or not, people, our family and people that come in here, they're comfortable because we grow together, we learn together, and if we make a mistake, we don't owe nobody excuse. We look at each other and we be like, oh, we got that one wrong, I'm sorry, and we move on or something. It's not going to be no, yeah, you're in the wrong group, because we're not here for that. We're trying to get the truth. And then the other stuff, when you're trying to get the truth, and you say you advocate for kids, but the only thing you got is all this going to a YouTube channel, trying to make a name for yourself or something. I just don't have a clue what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to try to get anybody else to subscribe. I don't want none of her subscribers. I just don't. Because if they have listened to her for a time or whatever, then they're just certain people for certain channels. Put it like that. They wouldn't fit in over here. What I'm saying, they just wouldn't fit in. They probably, you know what I'm saying? Because we're just not, yeah, you're right. We're just not a drama channel. And so, we can be sitting over here relaxing, drinking our tea, drinking our water, or whatever we're drinking. There's some people drinking whatever they're drinking. And then here comes somebody. You be like.
It's like, no, this is not kindergarten, okay?
Anyway, yeah.
On the part, the capital A and the small. When I didn't see it, oh, well, walk up to the other end. I didn't see it, and I didn't. Where did she get it, and this and that? You put it up on the screen. Damn, how much more could you do?
Right.
How much more? Still insist on all channels and bringing it together. No, in the other lane.
Right.
I mean, there is disrespect this lady so bad, but you know what? She stood there and she held her head high. She came back today.
Right.
Okay? They were like, oh, now I'm not a maker, I'm not going to see this, and I'm not going to see that. Yes, you will see the something that is better things without that. Learn that born not here.
Right.
And I'm like, for real? Now I don't want to look at you as the big queen in town, but that's not. When they're calling you the queen, we'll tell them, you know what? Put the mess in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Put the mess in front of it. I mean, wow, for real?
Right.
Sit on there and question me. Well, I didn't say, where did she get it? And how did she, why did they send the police for?
Right.
That's what they owe you.
Exactly.
No. And you know what? Don't let them wait on your police. Because your friends put on your interviews and you are acting.
Yes.
Love you, Miss Nancy, and happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you. Happy Father's Day to you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I've got two things. Where did it go? Okay, here it is, right here. Cheryl C says, I wish I could tell that was a baby girl backpack. Okay. Somebody had to explain it to me, and I asked. So little girl's backpack has a little handle on them. Little girl's backpack has a little handle on them because they carry them around like a little purse. Okay? That's how you can tell it's a little girl's backpack with a smiley face. You can tell. Boy's backpack only has the straps in the back. girls have the straps and the little handle in the middle of it. Cheryl C., if you wanted to know. I have my personal theories here, and that's okay. That's right. Cameron's baby book bag, Cameron's baby's crib. Exactly. SP, what you say? It went up so fast. Oh, where did I see that at? Okay. Thank you, KCK. Thank you for the super chat. We ain't even did a super chat today. Thank you. Hey. Anyway, you guys, thank you, KCK, for the super chat. Be blessed, Gigi. She says, I hope you feel better. Soldier Girl is telling you that. So how is he the only one in jail? I don't know. I have no clue. I want to say thank you, Janet Dunbar. She done came up in here. She said, there's you, super chat girl. Thank you. Hi, chatters. She says, hi, chatters. How you doing, Moonlight? Thank you. I see you as a member, Moonlight View. I see you in the building. Huda says, William Sanders, I want justice for the innocent boy. Key says, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Afatirek. That's how you say Afatirek. Did I say it right? Afatirek. I think I got it. Afatirek. Does one of MS kids have a little girl? Does one of Monica's kids have a little girl? She does have a little girl. Monica has a girl. Cameron has a girl. Cameron has a baby girl. But she does have one. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Warrior. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Janet. Thank you for the super chat. Let me see. I'm reading you guys' comment. Cameron also said he was running around outside looking for cash without his clothes on. Yes, he did. And I'm wondering, you guys, I mean, it's too late now for them to go back and get more, like backpacks but okay, you guys, we've got a really good live coming. It will Monday. We're gonna talk about two things. I think my dog needs to go outside. I think my dog is up there wrestling with himself. T-Star, no joke. For real, there's 3 children being badly abused, and the abusive mother and father are twins too. LS, the murderer of Gernon. Yeah, hey, this is SP.
Hey, this is SP.
Hey.
This is Ian on the live.
What's going on?
Hey, let me turn it down here.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to get some help for 3 children that's across the street from me that's been being badly abused.
You've been trying to get some help.
Yes, I've been reporting everything I've been seeing. I got videotapes, pictures of the abuse that these children have encountered over the last 30 days that I personally witnessed myself. They just moved in across the street from me. I found out the last 6 months, multiple people have called and made numerous reports terrible, awful abuse that's happened to these children. And absolutely nothing is getting done. I went Thursday and I met with the supervisor of the CPS. When I mentioned to him 3 or 4 different videos that I had of stuff, he was like, hold up, when did that happen? When did that happen? Swears that he's on top of all this, but yet on Thursday he had no idea that the videos of the abuse that I had even existed.
So you call
I've been reporting
CPS?
it for over a month. Yes, ma'am. I've called CPS. I've done everything. The woman, the mother, the way she treats the stepchild, and the way she interacts and acts, she acts identical to that one who murdered Gernon in Colorado. I mean, identical. The thing is that her family, the murderer of that woman, is here in North Carolina. I don't even know if maybe they're related. For real. I don't even know that, but the strange and bizarre things and the abuse is unbelievable. And that have pictures and videos, and they stood in my face. You know what they told me on Thursday?
What?
That if my pictures and videos mean nothing, I can report all the abuse I want. But when that social worker arrives here, if it ain't happening when they get here, my videos and the pictures of the abuse mean nothing. Because it has to happen when the worker gets there. How are these children being abused to this extent for 7 straight months of more than 10 people reporting it, and absolutely nothing gets done to protect those 2- and 3-year-old little babies?
Did you talk to okay, because you vote for certain people in offices there. Did you talk to your congressman?
I have reached out and I emailed him about 2 weeks ago, and I've heard absolutely nothing back. I was told to take it to above state level, so I've done that.
Now, is these people kin? Is they kin to you?
No, absolutely not. Never laid eyes on them or nothing until about a little over a month ago.
How old are the kids?
2 and 3 years old. When I first found out, when I first seen the abuse, and I reached out in my community to see if anybody would happen to know this family.
Okay, so why would not CPS go to the house and check on the kids? It's law that they have to when you report it. You know that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't you report it to the police department?
I have.
Okay, did you get a police report paper back?
No.
Okay.
I've never gotten a police report back. I've called and I've placed, even when it's happening, they tell you that you're not going to come out. You have to call CPS. So then I call CPS, and nothing gets done. Nothing. Absolutely. Here's one thing.
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that before.
Swear to you, every word I'm telling you. I got other people, I got other recordings of people that have told me and have told it to be called and made reports. Here's one thing. The little 2-year-old was outside in 30-some degree weather, not a piece of clothing on. The neighbor complaining about the diaper hanging down below the knees. And so they complained to the mother. She slammed that child into the cold asphalt in 30-some degree weather in the little cold spell that happened in North Carolina in January. Slammed that child on the cold asphalt and changed his diaper and still did not put their clothes on him. I have it on recording of the people telling me all of it. It'll blow your mind. I've watched her. It's almost like she intentionally does things to put the kids in extreme danger.
Right.
Extreme danger. It doesn't even care if something's going to happen to them. And don't try to say, help, stop it, or nothing. She intentionally does it.
Right.
It's mind-blowing to me. I've watched the older stepson commit sex acts on things and then beat the babies, the holy crap out of them with whatever it is that he's doing with the acts that he's doing with the things. Have it on video, SB, all on video. And nothing gets done.
Mm-hmm.
How can it be that way? This is why our children and this why things are getting the way they are today. If people don't start trying to step up when our children, what's going to happen to our babies up in the USA?
I don't know.
It's unbelievable. I just cannot believe how much that they allow these people to do to these babies and not do nothing about it. Nothing. I've watched that woman avoid CPS for over 2 weeks when I first started calling before they actually made contact with her. They told me she was running from them. So if they're aware of that and they know that, why aren't they doing something?
I don't know. You're just going to have to keep on calling and making sure you're writing it down that you're calling, and call the police report or go down there and they give you, if once they give you a paper like a receipt, maybe they'll do something because you'll have a receipt that you called instead of just saying that you did. Because you saying that you did doesn't, they'll be like, we ain't got no calls. When? What day? When?
Yep,
so if
as soon as you call and you let them know what you're seeing, and tell them you're calling because this and this and that's happening to this child right as you're speaking, oh, that's a CPS matter. You don't need to call CPS before. They won't even come out.
Well, ask for a reporting case number that you called. Okay? Start doing that and writing it down.
Right.
And then maybe they'll get up and do something because now you've got a receipt showing that you called, you've talked to them, you told them, and nobody's doing nothing. One day I was driving down the street and I seen this baby sitting outside in the middle of the yard by itself. I was driving down the street. It was hot. It was so hot. My air conditioner wasn't even working in my car. It was cutting on. I was like, I was sweating bullets. I was like, oh my God. And I was stopped at this stoplight. And the stoplight had taken a long, long time because the train was coming on the other side of the track. It was kind of like a V shape. So I was just sitting there and I seen this baby, and the baby was basically crawling. So it was in its first year. And so the baby was just sitting in the middle of the yard in the sun, no trees or nothing. And the baby was just screaming. I sit there for like 20 minutes. Not one person came outside. And I thought to myself, now I'm not going up there because I don't know because this was a drug infested area. When you're talking about the tracks, you know what I'm saying? They're on the other side of the tracks. So I'm scared. But I'm like, what can I do? There's no police around or anything. So I drive about 4 blocks down the street because I said, hey, there's a fire department down there. So I drives down to the fire department and I said, hey, there's a baby under 1 year old in the middle of the yard. And I gave them the address. And they was like, yeah, ma'am, is this on the other side of the track? And I said, yeah. They was like, oh, we know about that family. I said, what you talking about? There's a baby outside in this heat. I can't fathom a child being out there. I sit there for 20 minutes and nobody came to give the baby a bottle, to change the baby, to see if the baby's getting off the blanket. The baby's just sitting out in the middle of the yard.
Yeah.
Just there.
That is just terrible.
Okay, hold on. My husband's calling. Hold on. Okay, I'm here. You there?
That's just terrible to hear about that little tiny baby. And the same kind of thing is happening right across too. This is why I say that she's just like that Gernon stepmother who did this, because she treats those babies like crazy and off the chain. during the day, but as soon as the husband comes home, the kids are allowed in the house all day long. The little tiny babies are locked outside all day long, nothing to drink, there's nothing. And then as soon as the dad comes home, she acts like the perfect little mother.
Did you show him the video?
I tried to, but he punched my truck and threatened to burn us out. I tried to let him know what was happening when he wasn't home during the day. I begged him to talk to me like an adult, and he wouldn't do it. I watched that man, that little tiny little boy, he's 2 years old, was so tickled to death one day to see his dad pulling up from work. He goes up and sits on the porch, the little baby runs up to him, and he strong-armed him straight in his chest area, knocked him straight into the deck. And I knew right then and there that father wasn't no more better than the mother.
Somebody in the chat says they got some good advice for you. They said you need to make an open records request for a CAD report. A CAD. They says she needs to make an open records request for a CAD report. Or CAD, C-A-D, a CAD report.
Tell whoever there that they can Facebook me and inbox me at Ann A. Weller on Facebook.
Ann Wellers?
Ann A. Weller.
Ann A. Weller. Please, she says, on Facebook.
Please, anyone that's willing to help in any way, shape, or form, I'm telling you, this woman, in the month's time, the mental, she acts just like the Gernon sounds murderer to T.
Exactly.
And I'm not joking in any way, shape, or form. I'm very honest. And like I said, I have pictures, videos, and everything to back up everything that come out of my mouth or would not come out of my mouth.
Right.
I'm going to let you go, SB.
Okay. Thank you.
Please keep pushing for the kids. These kids of the USA ain't got a shot in the world if us normal people don't start stepping up.
Right.
They say you see something, say something. And I've been doing it endlessly. These people almost blowed us up. On June the 6th, we got to go to court. They try to blow us up.
Right.
Because I reported this to the CPS. Serious.
Well, and call me. You know, I tell people, I be like, okay, when you call me on the live, you tell me. But if you call me in the you call me Monday when things is open, and sometimes when somebody else is on the phone and you're making a report or something, then you let them know. Maybe that change things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when you got other witnesses witnessing that this is being reported, because that supervisor boss that I met with on Tuesday, he didn't know nothing. He claimed he'd been doing everything he can for this family. He didn't even know about my videos and pictures. As soon as I brought it up to him, he said,
and yes,
oh,
Cynthia's telling you too, you need to get names and ID numbers of people that you have talked to, because these people are responsible for doing their job. And if they're not doing their job and going to go check on the kid. So you need to be writing this stuff down instead of just, because right now, like if I asked you right now, what is one of the people's name you've spoken to? You couldn't. Okay, what would you say?
Billy Robinson, and he's provided me cell phone number.
Okay.
And everything for anybody who wants to call. That's his worker.
Okay. You said, okay, so you got somebody's name called Billy Robertson?
Billy Robinson.
Okay, Billy Robertson. Okay, when did you talk to him?
The last time I talked to him, I met with him on Tuesday. Then I met with his boss on Thursday this past week.
Okay, what time?
Tuesday, I went in Tuesday afternoon. Thursday with the supervisor. Thursday morning.
And what is their job position?
The social worker is the assigned worker to the case on Tuesday. Billy Robinson. Mr. David is the supervisor on Thursday morning. He's supposed to be the supervisor of all the CPS workers.
Sharon Stevenson says, call the abuse hotline. So, are you writing this stuff down?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to go back to your live and get to what everyone said, too.
All right.
I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. Anybody willing to help me out, I'm trying to save these children.
All righty. Thank you.
Thank you, SB. Thank you for giving me the chance.
Hey, and if you know off live, you give me a call or something, and we'll get somebody out there.
Right on, sister.
Okay.
Right on.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I know how to get somebody out there. I don't care where you. I know how to get somebody out there. I know how to. I don't have a problem. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm just not all talk. I'll call and make some phone calls or something. We'll get somebody out there. No, SP, finish what the fire department says. Oh, okay. So yes, the fire department. I go out there and they say we already know about that family. Something's going on or something. I said no, you need to go check on the baby, and then they were like, well, ma'am, I don't know. There's been already a lot of reports about them doing this. Like they were just waiting for the shooter dropping something to happen to the kid. I was like, I said, okay. Are you guys now? Trust me, our fire department, you just can't walk in. Okay, our fire department is like the ring bell. You push a button and you talk to them on the outside. I mean, you can't. They do have the doors open, but you cannot pass that. You'll be in a world of trouble. So I'm out there talking to them. I said, could you come out here and talk to me because it's hot. Just this, it's hot for me sitting there while you're in coolness. You can just imagine what this baby is going through. So they come out, a couple of guys came out, and then they got to talking to me. They were saying, we were there last week, and this happened and that happened. I was like, oh, you guys, go. Okay, I've given you the guys this story before. This is for the people that don't remember or was not here. But I went home and I called 911. The fire department did not go out there. They just told me that they already, know about them. There's nothing they can do or whatever. So I went home and I called the 911 and I made a report. Okay. And I don't know what happened after that. Okay. This is here in my hometown. A week later, the baby died. I kid you not. The baby died. And, it bothered me for a long time because, I did as much as I could do. I did as much as I could do. And it was from abuse. Up close. And then what can you do when something like that is happening or whatever? It has already happened, and I don't know who went to jail. I didn't follow it. But I think it could have been avoided. I would have went to court and sat there proudly and told them what happened or what I seen or whatever. Whoever it was must have took a plea deal, because I did get in touch with them and say, I made a report about this a week ago, and nobody went and checked on the babies. Oh, I did get a phone call back from the police department, but they didn't tell me what happened that day. But they did go. They did go. By the time they got there, maybe the baby was in the house, because they didn't tell, they don't tell you. They'd be like, we wanted to let you know we checked on it and everything, and we're on it. And I said, okay. I don't know if they would have told me or not, but they didn't tell me. But a week later, that baby was gone. Baby's gone. Anyway, I didn't want to end on a bad note, but I'm going to get off of here. So only thing we can do is keep trying. That's all we can do, really. That's all we can do. I don't think I'm going to ever let somebody make me stop trying. The only thing we can do is our best. Hey, Donna, see you in the building. I want to try to say your name again. Afterica. I can't. I'm going to have to write it down. Mm-hmm. Hey, we see KCK in the building, and we see, Princess is in the building. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you, a new member. Thank you. Pisces Princess in the building. Pisces Princess, thank you. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. Let me see here. It always go away. Anyway. Did you think the put baby in the sun to kill it? I don't know. Did you think I don't know. You know what I really think? I think they put the baby out there and they were doing what they wanted to do, and they didn't want the baby in the house, to get some kind of contact or something. So they were in there doing what they needed to do so they could sit in the living room and watch some TV, play some games or something, and sit the baby out there. Now, I am going to tell you this. The baby was in a playpen, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying? You got a baby in the middle of your yard in a playpen, and it's like hollering and screaming for 20 minutes in the sun, no trees, no shade for her. Nobody's out there. And trust me, I was waiting on this train to pass. So the train was like 20 minutes. It actually stopped, backed up, went back again. Okay, you guys, I got to go. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
The timeline in the death of a 4-year-old boy that we've been talking about. His name, Gernon. He was found dead on a street in southwest Dallas over the weekend. Robbie Owens today at police headquarters with the new details we have regarding the investigation.
Police had warned that the child died violently, and today the medical examiner ruled Gernon's death a homicide, saying the child died from multiple stab wounds. And while there are still many questions, here's how the case is unfolding. According to court documents, a man was seen on home surveillance video at about 5 o'clock Saturday morning, removing 4-year-old Gernon from his crib.
Closer I get to it, I can tell it's a human because I see a hand and then I see leg.
At approximately 6:40 a.m., a neighbor out for a walk on Saddle Ridge Drive, approximately 8 blocks away, spotted the child's body in the street.
To see a child covered in blood in the middle of the street, it's truly traumatizing.
Within minutes, a swarm of officers descended on the neighborhood. What time of day was this?
This started about 7 in the morning. They said to me, "Do you have any children in your home, small children?" I said, "No, I don't." I said, "Are you looking?" They said, "Well, we have a young boy."
According to court documents, the woman who had been caring for the 4-year-old and his sibling called 911 at about 10:48.
And nobody came looking for this child. This child was 4. Who didn't know that their child was missing between this period of time?
FBI agents could be seen carrying bags of evidence from the woman's home on Saturday. She later identified 18-year-old Darren Brown as the man seen on home surveillance video taking the child from his crib. Brown was arrested and booked to the Dallas County Jail on Saturday night, charged with kidnapping and burglary. What do you believe happened? On Monday, I spoke with the suspect's mother by phone. She insisted he had been set up. You think there's more to this story?
I guess I do.
Meanwhile, strangers mourn the child's loss, acknowledging that nothing will change the tragic ending.